let's see if I can get this thing working. Okay, so I did notice earlier that when I ran my last test, I was able to get, I did get, where'd it go? I did get my reply. Remember when I was getting all those messages saying, where was my webmaster? Where was sales? Well, here they are. They just showed up super late. These are actually from 9:50, 10:34, 10:37, 10:53, 10:59. So a lot of them did come in. They just came in way late for some reason. It's just a tad bit on the annoying side. So, but c'est la vie, you know, hey, we're going to get this working. Don't need those anymore. We will delete them. And we will attempt to get things functioning with what's left. So I've got, what are you doing? Settle down back there. My dog is, she probably wants to go out again. She does this every time I'm ready to do something. She says, okay, I'm ready to leave. Come on. Why do you even come down sometimes? It's okay. That's resolved. I don't even know if my tags are updated. I should probably just put in some new ones here. I don't think I did tags for my Marble Snap I did earlier. Enough. Okay. Let's see here. So we do have, I have most of this code in place, but the last time I ran it, it tripped. It tripped and fell on its face. So when we came here, sorry, something went wrong. So at some point during this processing, we have these actions going on that are coming down here, hitting this error, and yeah, we're off to the error location. I am going to actually change how this does. I'm going to try to do it like my other one does and see if this still works. So I don't have so if we have use router, set navigation. I don't think I'm using the router on this. I'm just trying to determine how the best way to get back. Because if I use air and I do this bit, because this guy is not using the router. It just says redirect. Which is part of that, but it's not actually using the same path. Because we got if error for login, if error for this. I would rather it go to my other page that I had before, but I'm trying to figure out how it went about and did that. Because I have here So you can see here that I came down, it comes down here, and when it has an error, it goes here. It doesn't really say, it doesn't go anywhere, right? All it does is handle submit, and then it says set error. So it must just be dropping it in here. But this goes away. Once this runs, it goes to verify, or it puts this down. but either way, it replaces the form. Now I'm going on to this one now, and I'm trying to do something similar, but it goes here instead. So it's going to the error. I could probably just set up the error object, error page to look like that one does, so that it looks familiar. And I wonder if I can do that easily by just changing the context. So we got class name, text center, sign up. I'm just curious how it's doing that. Because all it does is set error. So it goes through here, set error, and what, I mean, the set error is just use state, but the use state is not printed anywhere. Let's go to my, let's go to layout. Root layout, main class, children, rubric.classname, create next app. Okay, so we've got layout, auth. Now this callback, so verify works, but callback does not. So if all things work, I'll be getting rid of this one. I'm just looking at how this one's doing it, because I don't use this callback one on this different version or the Supabase layout version. So we're doing this. Let's see if I can do log. I don't think I can because this is using server, but I don't know. Maybe console.log works here. So we have our page, which does, well, the basic stuff. Just sets up the objects. And then we have, if we click on sign up, we do sign up of the actions. Actions comes in here. We got async function, create client. Create client should be should be going over to this client object that's on our client page that's under utils Supabase, this guy. So let's actually do a console.log here. Console.log creating client. Okay, it doesn't like that. Let's go here. Oh, it's because I put it in the parameters of the create browser client. Let's just put it there. I don't even know, can I do it that way? Oh, you know what? I think this is what I need to do. Let's go here. And at least this, hopefully, will tell me what, or if we got here. Let's just see if we get here, we get the browser client. And then we'll take this guy and we will go back over to actions. Again, this is server, so I don't know if this is going to work, but we have the step. Now we have the data typecasting here for convenience and practice. You should validate your inputs, of course. And we have the sign up, which just has the data, which is just these things. I'm not redirecting to my callback or to any other thing because we already have that apparently set up. So here we're going to say we are getting an error. So there's an error in this. I wonder if this is actually passing out. Let's do console.log data.email. And then we'll do console.log data.password. No, I don't want to put the password. I don't need a password. If email prints, then we're okay. And then we're going to go here, say authorize, and then we're going to try this again. We'll say sign up. And then we blow up. Create client is not defined. All right, so this is actions, create client. All right, well, let's go here. Just type create client. And this is going to be the one here. I'm supposed to use server, I think. Yeah. And this one is probably going to be the same. Let's try it again. Ha! Okay, so we made a little progress there. we got it to thanks for registering. That's something. Got no errors, nothing on the right side, nothing bad looking. Now the question is, did we get our email notification? So we'll go over here and see if this shows up. Okay, that's like super old. What is the date? 1/12/23. That's old as snoddle. Let's get rid of that. All right, so I am not getting the email from this. So whatever it's doing, it is not seeing. Oh, we did get the. Oh, I sent to my personal email. Let's go look at the right email address. That's not going to get. I'm not going to get anything at the wrong email. All right, let's try that again. Actually, you know, that's not even right. What time is it? 2:29. Oh, maybe I did. Did I send it to Kenneth I? Really? I thought I... Huh. Okay. I'm getting my brain is going gurgly here. Okay. Let's go here, here, here. Why does it do that? Go away. I don't care about that. Go away. All right, there it is. Confirm your email. So the drum roll, please. Let's see if it's going to work. We will now click. It's going to take me somewhere. It took me to the Dojo help desk, which is good, right? So in theory, it's doing its job. I don't know what the best way. Let's go see if... let's go see what Supabase is showing here. Never signed in, but it does show that I'm created and it's no longer waiting for confirmation. So I haven't signed in yet, which is probably okay. This one might not be auto signing you in, or at least maybe it never was. But it looks like that works. It looks like that works. So yeah. It's a good thing, right? So we have to somehow, there's got to be a way to read some information off of the object to see how I can prove that it works. But meanwhile, I think that means I can actually go on with the project. Nope. This is the code. And then this guy. I still figure that I may have to use this somehow. I haven't gotten around to figuring out what and where and how, but so far I think I got it to work without that. So that's good. Here's my lesson 24 of my code, which I don't actually need both of these. And now I just need, here we go. Let's do it. 25. 25, we did it. We're on to the next thing, everybody. Woohoo. We got the callback thing. It looks like it works, but we won't know for sure until later.
Email. All of this magic happens to verify that user with Supabase and then start a session for them on our website. Then they get redirected back to the homepage of the application, logged in.
See, now this one, see how he's talking about, he's saying it is setting them up and it is saying they are logged in. I don't think mine is doing that, to be honest. I mean, it is sending them back to the home page, which is correct. But what it's not doing is actually, I mean, how do I know they're logged in? There should be like a notification. Does this show you?
All right, so I'm just on the dashboard for my Dojo Help Desk project, and I'm going to go to the Authentication tab, and this should show that we signed up with a user, Yoshi at netninja.dev. But at the minute, it's waiting for verification, okay? Now what I'm going to do is on another tab in my other window, I'm going to confirm the email address by clicking on a link, and this is it doing its magic at the moment, and hopefully it's going to send us back to our website eventually.
That's
yes,
what it did
does.
For me.
Looked
right.
We're considered logged in. So what I'd like to show you are two things. If we inspect this and then go to the application, then go to cookies, we can now see this cookie. So,
well, let's do that. Let's go do that. All right, so we'll go here, and then we go to here. And isn't that what he said? Oh, well, this is the one I meant. Which may be the problem, because when you log in on one browser and then switch to another browser, it doesn't log you in on the new browser. That's going to be the case, because browsers have separate cookies, right? They don't share cookies between browsers. So that could be part of my problem. This is probably not going to do that, because even though it came back to my page, it didn't go back to the same page because I clicked on the link from Chrome. So that's probably not going to work. I should have probably clicked on the link from Edge, and then it would have taken me back and used the cookies that I already had. But let's see. So he's under application. Cookies. See, I don't have any cookies. There should be a cookie, but I don't have a cookie because I'm not logged in, and probably because I went to the wrong browser. And you can't really go to the same browser again. So yeah, there's that. It's going to be tricky because my dumb browser's dumb. I can't log into. If I want it to work, I have to have the same session alive. and I have to have it on the same browser. So what's the magic I can pull here? The idea is I have to be able to log into my email, or I have to wait until it comes into my Gmail, which is a pain in the butt. I mean, it will eventually show up here, but as you can see, it's not there now. I want to try to see if it'll log in automatically if I'm on the same session. And I don't know the best way to do that. I don't have any direct way to log in. I do have Outlook, but my Outlook is stupid. The new Outlook that that they came out with, new Outlook they call it, Outlook new, whatever. Outlook new. So this will load, but the problem is it's connecting to my, it's not connecting to my direct. This is connecting to my Outlook page, not my direct personal. And it's weird because this is not smart enough to allow me to give it a different ID. Let's see, manage account. Oh, maybe that is been direct connect. Is that actually working? No, because if it did, well, it says, but I don't know what it's looking at. Because it says this month, but my most recent thing, my most recent thing there is Thursday. So is it even, what's it looking at? Where's all the email? I'm going to try. What could be happening, when I do my direct connect, only if it sees the email can it pull it down, because this is direct connect. And if it gets deleted by one of the other services I have beforehand, it won't see it in time. Now this is supposed to be IMAP, so it should see it live, but if it gets it, it'll pull it down and I'll be able to keep it here. So I'm going to try something. Let's add another account. I don't think this is going to work, but let's try it. Because see, Outlook will open Edge, so I won't have to go through. I won't have to go back through Chrome. That's what I'm trying to avoid here. Just because I'm using Edge for all my stuff here. So let's go here. No, it's not. Okay. I don't know what account it thinks it's trying to sign into, but it's not the one it thinks it is. So that may not work. Told you it wouldn't work. Outlook's weird. It doesn't connect correctly to most stuff. Let's try this. Oh, it's a password? Hmm. There's a pretty good chance that I'm entering in the wrong port because I don't really remember the port I'm supposed to use here. Mm-hmm. I know this is not exactly thrilling, but let's get this stuff functioning, shall we? Alright, so IMAP is 465 on the SMTP. And 995, oh, 993 on the IMAP, on the POP. Oh, it is 993. All right, let's see if that's going to work. To add IMAP account, we need to sync your email to the Outlook cloud. Existing contacts. Anything you create. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I wasn't sure what it was doing. Let's see if this is going to work. If this connects, if, with a big fat hairy IF, it says success. I'll say done. So in theory, I have this one now. Shouldn't have anything in it, but what does it have in it? I mean, it should be mostly empty because that account has no, there's nothing on it directly connected. It's interesting though that even though I clicked on here, this didn't blank. Okay, there we are. We are blank. Okay, so I think we might have a chance. Let's see how this works. We'll go back to my work zone here. And we will close this over here. And we will attempt once again to do our login. So we're going to go authorize. One more time, and then we'll say, well, I'll try the Kenneth. I'll say sign up. Now, when I'm over here, there's nothing. Oops, there's nothing here until I do a reload. It's doing reload now, so there's Kenneth R. We have that. And then I have my email. Let's go look at my email. Hasn't come in yet, but we'll see how quickly that connects. this should be fairly quick, or at least semblance of similarity and quickness. I say the semblance of quickness similarities, because this is not as fast as going straight to the server, but it should be pretty quick. There it is. Confirm your sign up. Hey, it actually went over there first. How'd that happen? Yep, there it is. But I don't want to open it there. I'm surprised it got there so quick. So that means it's not going to show up here because it got picked up too fast. So I got to go over to outlook.com, or I can go to Gmail here. This will work. Oh, there it is. Outlook Mail showed up. Confirm your email. Here we go. There we go. Now it took us here. Now in theory, okay, look, this is a problem. Notice how I got this. It is still an error. It went in, showed up in the right place, but I'm getting an access denied, error code, error description, email link invalid or has expired, which it shouldn't have been because I just created it. And when I go here, what happens? Still says never signed in. It didn't really complain about it. I mean, it's not waiting for verification. So the link was fine. It did its job. But what it didn't do is take me to the right place. So something about the cookies didn't work. Boo and boo and boo. So I should go back here. I should be able to click on application, go to cookies, and nothing. Oh, there is a cookie there. What the heck? I don't know. A cookie wasn't supposed to exist. It does say Supabase, SB, blah, 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 blah. So the cookie does exist, and it did get here. I don't know why we're getting this weird error thing then on the path. That's weird. But hey, let's go on to the next lesson. Seems to be working. I don't know why that's doing that. I didn't even notice if his does that. I don't think so. I can't imagine he's getting anything wrong with this, because I get all this weird stuff. And plus I'm using the different code, the Supabase way to do it, not the way he set it up. So I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, this does not show up in the way he's doing it. I don't know why it's coming out that way. It didn't redirect me to the error page, so it didn't complain there. So we did get to the actions, which is where I'm at. And then we had sign up. And then after sign up, we have the route, which is not create client exchange. So this is all I have. It is possible that even though I have this route down here, this is where it confirmed route. Notice all the stuff in this route. Oh, wait a minute, I'm using the wrong one. That's a callback route JS. This is supposed to be in utils, Supabase server, app auth confirm. Yeah. Since this is a router handler, use the Supabase client from Supabase server.ts. Okay, so that's for that. You know what? I could just have this wrong. So I have util Supabase server create client, but I'm not putting all the other junk in that they did. And that could be why I'm getting an error. It doesn't like the stuff I cut out and the fact that I tried to do it like something different. And this has all this other stuff, and it's probably like the token. So I have a feeling like this token hash and type are being read from that header, and it probably determines how it needs to respond to all that. And I probably need to actually put that in here. I'm using auth callback, probably also part of the problem, because his is supposed to be auth confirm, and under auth, so I should probably change that to auth confirm. And I'm not totally sure even that, I'm not sure where how it knows to go to there. it's like, okay, it comes in. I'm trying to figure out how it knows to go to this page. And that's, okay, so it comes in, it sends me to the home page, right? So that's origin, that's this thing. So I am getting back to here somehow. I'm getting here because it is still doing this. And I don't have a auth. Yeah, I don't have another auth thing. So this is route.ts. I don't think I created a route. Oh, here's route. Route.js is the only one I've created. And I am using the server. And so the question here is, if I get down here and I go create a route handler for auth confirmation, create a route handler for when user clicks this confirmation. I'm really thinking I might have to do it their way. So I have get request. So it's really all of this stuff that I have to undo. See, this create client thing doesn't work, or at least I don't think it does. Or maybe because I was trying to use that. All right, so let's try this. Let's do it their way. I'm going to take, I have the redirect URL. Next response, redirect. We're just going to take all of this and we're going to put everything in right here up to the starting point. And we're going to go right like that. I'm using Supabase's code because I've already been going this far. So we will try to do that here. I'm taking out the named type declaration, so. There's a lot here I don't fully understand. Like, I don't know what these token hash and type are doing. But because it's pulling this stuff up differently, I'm going to try and see how it works. Return the user to an error page with some instructions. See, here's interesting. Why am I going back to an error page? I don't know why it's going back to an error page. Why is it doing this? Maybe it only does that as an alt to this. const error equals 08 Supabase type token hash. If not error, do this. And this is an else. This must be like an else, but for some reason you don't have to declare an else because you're being redirected and you're never coming here. That's all I can figure. This kind of like short circuits the pathing and just doesn't ever happen. I don't like code like that. If that's what's happening, if this is not happening simply because we're short circuiting here, I don't like it. It's bad. It's bad form in my opinion. It's not totally clear. It's like, why do I have this open? Why is this just sitting here? Oh, it's because we don't get here because we're doing this. My thought is it should be if not error, if error. This way we know why we're doing this. You know, there shouldn't be an option to not respond, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go do one more. Let's do another test. I'm doing it their way now. We got Kenneth R, we got Kenneth I. Let's try Webmaster. Now I'm not going to go back to verify here because, or no, actually it might still go back to verify. No, let's see. It should go back to the main page. What's that say? All right, we'll try it again. We'll do Webmaster. Sign up. Let's see what happens. All right, it says I'm good there. I go here. We reload. It says I'm good there. I should be able to go over to my email there or even here. I should get another one written to Webmaster. Eventually. I'm not exactly sure what the standard turnaround time on these are. How fast this is going to connect to my server and get it, but let's see here. I can always go here. One of them should be getting it soon. And I'd imagine the time should be something around 3 o'clock, exactly. One of these should get something around 3 o'clock. I don't know, is there a way to refresh this quicker? So on the upside, whatever I'm doing has eliminated the errors that come from here. So we're no longer seeing errors in this. Images loaded lazily. Well, it's because it took me back there. But we are in fact progressing. I just want to see if correcting or getting that extra stuff in the callback method will better handle that path that it was actually showing me. See, I got all this error denied stuff, which actually means I'm working with the wrong one. I should probably be working with that one. Well, this is one of the things I've noticed. It just doesn't send the email sometimes. It just doesn't send them. Like for whatever reason, it's like, yeah, I don't feel like it. As you can see, I should be getting these emails by now. And I am not seeing it anywhere. That's weird. So I have an email here. It says it was sent at 4:49 p.m. What? 4:49 p.m. What time zone is this thing in? This is 4:49 p.m. I don't know what this is because this is 2:32 and I sent that one. I don't know what the 4:49 p.m. is. That's weird. Is that the one I just did? Was it 2:49 p.m.?
You gotta leave in about 20 minutes.
No, because see, here's the 2:48 p.m. That's the one I did before. So it's off by 2 hours. I should probably
You gotta leave in about 20 minutes.
see. This is what I'm talking about. See, so my time is off. I got to probably go in here and set the time zone so that it shows up the correct area. No, I'm just streaming my programming.
What? You have to leave in...
There's probably a way to do that on here. Oh, I see what that did.
Shit, I forgot about that. Okay, I gotta finish this.
Oh, yeah, you got maybe 15 minutes.
Okay.
15, 20.
Settings. That has got a weird time zone. Oh, there we go. Cities. Yeah. Can I search? There we go. Put my time zones correct so things don't look stupid. Okay. Yeah, the mail's not coming in. It's not coming in anywhere. I tell you, there's something wrong with Supabase. It says it sends or sends it did it, but then you never get the email. It just doesn't show up. I don't know, is there like a limit to how many people you can authorize in a day or in an hour? I don't know. There's something weird going on with the way Supabase is responding to my... like I wonder if there's a limit to how many you can do. I mean, I did some this morning, but like I'm trying to connect this one, and I feel like there's a limit to when these emails, how many of these emails you can send out. Because there's no, this should have been a 3 o'clock one. That was the one that I was just looking at, but webmaster at activemindsgames.com never showed up. And I really can't run it through again because, well, it won't work. There are things that are blocking it or preventing it from sending out emails. And I don't know if it's because I'm using the free version of Supabase. You can't enable more than 3 people or something like that. Yeah. This is going to make it kind of complicated to get these locked down and all the details. But if every time I have to, or maybe you can't register more than 2 people. That would be dumb. You can have 2 people registered. That's it. It's like, don't try. I don't remember. Have I gotten 3 to work? It may just be that there's some kind of dumb registration rule because it's free. I mean, theoretically, it's what's it going to do? Send out another email? Send magic, remove MFA, view user info. Send magic link. What the heck is a magic link? Is that what this is? Email verification? What is that? I'd rather just resend it. But yeah. All right, well, let's see. Now that I've deleted it and I'm down to 0. Let's see what happens. Something went wrong. Huh? All right, let's close her off. Let's see what happens if I restart. So, yeah, not everything works as expected, but I don't know that it's necessarily fully me at this point because just a second ago I got the email to send. I didn't change anything. Email still sent. So the question is, why is it sending? Why was I able to even get as far as I did without any problems? And then all of a sudden, it's exploding. I mean, why? Why would it explode at this point? Doesn't really make sense. Yeah. All right, we'll go over here to authorize again. And we have nothing here except for the webmaster one, which never sent. I wonder if it's like you can have like 2 requests an hour or something. Something went wrong. That is such a generic error. What the heck? And all I'm doing is this thing I've already completed. I didn't change anything. See, not working. It's not sending the email. It just stopped. And it's not explaining to me why. Oops. Didn't complain about that at all. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's just blowing up. It's not telling me what. I don't have an error. I don't have any console messages. Just something went wrong. Okay. Don't suppose you want to give me a hint as to what might have been going on? No errors in my here, so it's not compiling problem. Just something went wrong. And in such, it's also just not loading up here. Boy, this has got me stumped, man. Doesn't make sense. Why is it something went wrong? What's going wrong? Let's see if there's a, let's see, Supabase, Auth limit, default to 30 emails per hour. I don't do that. Oh, defaults to the, as of October 21st, this has been updated to 3 emails per hour. You can only change this with your own custom SMTP setup. 3 per hour. That's a problem. I can't be sending email. I think he did mention something about SMTP. Let's see if there's a way, because I have an SMTP server. Let's see if I can do that. Wow, I know. Would have never thought. Project settings. Email. Custom domains. Database project. Storage. Edge database. Vault integrations. Okay. Storage edge real time. All right, we have to say Supabase custom SMTP. Configure custom SMTPs. Here we go. How to set up SMTP. Okay, head over to Auth settings page and hit enable custom SMTP. Which one of these? Change, magic, invite, re-authentication. Rate URL hooks. Oh, here we go. Authentication. Oh, here we go. Passwords, user setups, ban SMTP. Enable custom SMTP. All right. Sender. Sender name. And then provider settings. I should probably do like a webmaster. Why not? I should probably even have it be, I don't know. We'll use sender email. Yeah, we'll do webmaster. Okay, so I have to put in my email stuff though, which was right here. What a pain. This is just to make it so that I can do my work. So apparently Supabase has a 3 emails per hour limit. And that would be why I'm getting blocked out every time I try to do more than 3. And it's really easy to do more than 3 when you're doing oops, development testing. There. Let's finish the sentence, Ken. Finish your dang sentences. You're losing us. That's actually 465. How long between each mail can a new email be sent via your SMTP? I don't know. It's kind of funny how you log in, but then it still sometimes complains. So I only have this site on localhost, so it shouldn't be a problem. But let's say a minute. All right, we'll say 30 seconds for now. I can up it later. But let's do a little bit of pause so it can't be outright spammed if some bonehead figures out how to outright spam it. Oh, trust me, there's plenty of boneheads out there who might try. Hello. Jeez. Okay. Let's see if that works. I got custom SMTP now, so in theory, let's see if it'll work. I mean, I don't even know if my SMTP allows me to send, because some systems will only allow you to use their SMTP if you also do a call first. You have to always make a call before, and this could be one of those. I don't know. I don't remember if I have to make a call first. So we're about to find out. Let's see. All right, go here. Try it again. Thank you for registering. It worked, or at least it did for this moment. Now, let's see if I actually get my email. That's trick number 2. Will I actually get the email? We will just wait and wait and wait. Hey, oh, wait, something? Oh, no. Wait, what happened? I get these dumb ads. Oh, there we go. Hey, look, check that out. 2320. It actually worked. And it took me here. Still got this error, and it didn't do anything with regards to my all this extra code crap I put in there didn't do squat. I still got error equals access denied, error code. I don't know if it's doing anything. I just have this. I mean, all I have is this indicator here under application, I think. See, I have a cookie, and it is a Supabase cookie, so it is present. But I don't know what all this crap is. Error access denied, error code 403. What is error code? Probably access denied, right? I mean, that's probably what makes sense. Forbidden 403 forbidden error. Access to the requested resources forbidden. That's interesting. Okay, so it ran, it worked, it came through here, gave me a ticket, but maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's see if maybe there's a handling going on here that I'm aware of.
Well, this cookie is coming from Supabase. This is
Look.
our
His says the same thing. Check this out. Error, invalid request, code 400 description. See, here I am complaining that mine has this, and that's normal, it looks like. That's what his returns. It's like slightly different format. Mine says 403, but his is saying invalid error, 400, error description. That is the same thing.
Supabase authentication cookie. So that's present in the browser. And also, if I go over here, I'm going to reload this table. And okay, it's still waiting for verification. But I think after a minute or so, it should say that it is verified. So I'm just going to pause the video here. And then I'm going to keep refreshing. And when it says verified, I will show you. Okay, so I was sitting here for about 5 minutes, just refreshing this page, waiting for this to say verified. It never did. And I figured out the reason was because I signed up for the account over an hour ago. They sent me that email with the link in it to verify the email, but I only just a few minutes ago clicked on that email to verify it. So what had happened is the link had expired. So now I've just sent another one. I've re-signed up. They've sent me another email. I'm going to reload this, and now we can see that it's verified. And it says the last signing, which is around about now. So it's automatically signed to be in. And if I go to the application, let me just refresh this page. In fact, I'll go to the home page. We can see this cookie right here. Okay, so this is my kind of authentication cookie. So now
his does show the same thing when you get to that page, which is fine. But I do notice there's something different. Like his is saying that he got it, it's already logged in. And when he was at the Supabase, it actually said last logged in. But notice how mine does not say last logged in. It says never, which basically means I verified my email, but I didn't actually log in, which means when it's getting back here, it's not connecting. Not like it was when I did it before, when I went through that process. So there's a variation or a function or a step that's going on in his version that lets you connect via email and be logged in, that mine is not doing. But we did get through this. We got the auth working. It is logging in. It is connecting. It is bringing me back to the web page. So we've got that. I just need to tweak that last little thing. I need to run upstairs, get a drink. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. So there is something that's a little off. We do have this thing functioning finally, but it's not logging you in when you come back. It just says, hey, you've done your approval, I've taken you to the right page, you're good to go. The reason I don't think it logs you in is because I don't think it has a reason to. It's not an app, it's just a test. So let's just get you back here. Yes, we logged you in, good to go. So we're going to end up making a hybrid functionality between my route and this client callback. Now this client callback is doing what the app wanted to do. Actually, no, it's not. This is not doing what the app wanted to do. Let's see if I can get it to Control Z its way. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Let's go ahead. There we go. And then we're going to go back here and we're going to open up that guy. No, it's let's see, I think I have both pages on here. Hold on. I think let's go back here. I got my route.js and that one's under auth confirm. I wonder if I just ended up changing it and using the same one. So what I'm going to need to do app auth. Confirm route. All right, so let's do this one. We're going to create another one. We're going to go confirm /route.js. Oh, this doesn't want to put a folder in that way. Oh, wait. That's not the problem. This is the problem. All right, so we're going to try and do it this way. So it's auth confirm route.js. And we're going to take this code. I'm going to go here. Oops. No. What nonsense was that? And then I got to take out all this TypeScript crap because that's not what I want. Oops. Now we're going to have to do kind of a hybrid action here because Mm-hmm. Something different here. Oh. There we go. Okay, so we've got my entire code base. This is what it looks like to Supabase's code. This is what it looks like to mine. So this is doing something that is actually redirecting it to a page, and it's being logged in. So what is the difference? What is the difference? See, on this one I have an exchange code for session. I don't think I'm doing that. So I need to get this in here. Now I had to go with this because there's something. I think it's this verify OTP, which is the part that this was missing. So we're partially we kind of like have to do both, right? So we have await Supabase auth.verify OTP. It uses this, and then I think it's just how I respond at the end. So if not error, which is what we want, redirect, search param, delete, next, I don't know. Next response.redirect, redirect to request.nextURL.clone. Redirect path name equals next. I don't know what these values are, what all these nexts are. What is it doing? That's the question. It's like search params, delete token hash, search params, delete type. But we have if token hash and type, constant Supabase create client. So we are doing the create client, which is fine. This part works, but I need to do this piece as a response to create client. So we have to verify this, and basically I think what I need to do is just this. And I don't know. I don't know what this is. Redirect to path name equals error. But it only does that. So it must be simply that I'm going to actually do this instead. I'm not going to do a redirect to. I'm going to do this. I want to go to origin. URL.origin. Now they have this constant up here where they're doing request.url. Const URL. I have const. He has const URL search param. See, he does have the code. This one's not using a URL object for whatever reason. This is new you request a URL. So he's actually using, instead of using just a code object or a URL object, it's actually doing this search params. And then it defines the search params as these guys. So it's getting the search params in there. So I could probably get a, what is the constant? I mean, what's the constant part of this? It just says something search params, but it's getting the same thing his does, request.url. So I wonder if I could use nexturl.clone. I'm trying to see if there's a way I could just use what this created, but I don't know what it's referencing. So search params has all these, like search params is the object, get token, it's request.url. It's just an understanding of how this works. Okay, so we have the request, and then it's saying there's a constant, which is going to be search params being the object inside equals new URL request.url. But then it goes through and gets search params a bunch of times, get token hash, type, next, all things that aren't involved in this version over here. Doesn't care. And then we go request.nextURL. So it's not even using whatever this is. I don't know what this is or how it's being used, to be honest. It's like it's saying, okay, so it's being sent that error. Remember how it has type and all that information in it? It's like when I look at this error, and let's see if it's still there. Yeah, see, we have error description, error code, access denied, all this stuff. It has all this stuff in it, but it doesn't say anything about the type. It doesn't show you anything. Token hash, type, and next. There's no type in that path, so I don't know what it's looking at. Must be something to do with the value that was sent back. Let's see if that shows anything. Let's go look. Confirm this is already sent. Just trying to see what that says. Okay, so token, type, and redirect. Redirect is HTTP localhost 3000. Okay, so it is getting the same paths. Redirect to, okay, so we're getting somewhere. So really all it is I don't have to reference that. I could just say redirect to. Whatever the redirect to, constant redirect to is request next url.clone. What did it get redirect to from though? Is it just, because it is just the search params, constant, oh, request.nexturl.clone. And we have token, which is right token hash, which I assume is what that means. And then we have type, which is what that means. So we have search params get type, get next. I don't see next in this string though. It says type. I can't move my mouse, but basically it's the bottom half of the screen. I'm looking at the HTTPS at the bottom. So we have token, type, and redirect to. So the type is sign up. Token must be the token underscore hash. I don't know why it's called that, but maybe that's the reference. And then next is the redirect to. Because it really doesn't say. I mean, how is it translating that? I don't know. But it's pulling it from the path. So the redirect to is the localhost 3000. So we're able to say redirect to. So theoretically, I could probably just use this on both, like it was doing before. So it's probably fine with that. And I don't need to do my thing because I already have a path. The only thing I need to do is include this exchange code for session. Exchange code for session. And that requires me, I already have create client. So I'm going to see if this works. I mean, I already have all the bits. Maybe all I needed was that exchange code for session. And that works. Now, I don't know what the redirect to.searchparams.delete next is, but it's really deleting everything. I mean, really, it's coming right down to it. It's deleting the token, it's deleting the type, and it's deleting the next, and I don't know why it deletes any of them. Why is it doing the redirects twos and deleting search param, delete the token, delete the type, and delete next? You're getting them into type and next, but it's weird because it's not the names. And then redirect to is next URL.clone. I mean, must be in the request, but how does it know what the next URL is? It's getting it. Somehow there's some underpinning logic going on that's renaming or restructuring what those values are underneath. I don't fully understand how it's doing it because I think it's happening under the covers. It's reading this stuff, and I haven't quite figured out how that happens because I didn't write this code. There's no code that's translating search params or anything like that from the values that you saw in the string, but I presume those are the values in the string. So let's see what happens. All right, we're going to close this off. Let's see if this takes me back to my page as expected. And while I'm at it, I don't know why one worked and one didn't, but I'm gonna have to get rid of one. Now, I feel like, is there a spot? Let's see here, callback. Let's go here. Let's see, there's callback. See, that's in there, and that doesn't actually get used anymore. I guess we'll find out. I don't know how that worked. Having two pages that worked is going to be weird. Something's fishy. Okay, let's go. I'm going to go here. And we're going to go out here to authorize. And then we're going to say, I don't need these. I'll probably be changing that. I'll probably just call it login, join, sign up, something. Probably just be login, but I can clean that up in a minute. or tomorrow or next time, whatever. It's 4 o'clock. I got plenty of time. All right, so let's do this. We'll go here. I want to see my paths. Do I have anything here? My goal is that this doesn't say never, that after I run my login, it instead is going to say, you know, last signed in at the same time I just did. I have a feeling that's what this is, but we'll find out. So let's just go here. All right, so we've got the ready. Thank you, good sir, for registering. Then we're gonna go down here. We gotta wait for one that comes in around 3:59. There it is. That was quick and simple, nice. And then we will go here. It'll take us back. Still took us to here, but let's go see what we have in terms of inspect. And we'll find out if I had any clue what I was doing. Okay. Wait, what was I looking for proof? Wait, there was something I was looking for proof. Oh, I know. This guy. Never. Oh, it still says never. Did not work. I was wrong. Because if it worked, this would say last logged in about this time. When I click the ticket, I should be getting, you know, roughly 4 o'clock, because that's when I rejoined. So my callback is not quite doing what I expected to do. Because the idea is that I should be back. I should be logged back in. That's what's supposed to be happening. And whatever it is I'm doing is not it. And I'm trying to get, now I know this one logs you back in, because I remember it's showing, and it would show, hey, you know, about the same time you clicked on the response. So this was kind of doing its job, even though it was, you know, not fully functional. But the question is, it didn't complain about my exchange code for session. So I passed code. Oh, did I not define code in here? Oh, look, I didn't get code. I need this. You didn't know what to do with that. I don't have a code. I don't have code defined. Now I have code defined. This little button here don't work. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Why don't that work? Here, okay. All right, let's try it again. I'm gonna have to close something. Close this one, I guess. And we'll, I don't need to close that one. Let's just go back to auth. And then we got to go here. I'm going to have to get one of my emails back. Let's try Webmaster. Okay. See what that does. On the upside, we are making progress. I mean, things are moving forward. We're just getting closer and closer and closer. Little itsy bitsy bits at a time. So let's go back here. It's from Webmaster because I have my emails coming from me now. To go into my my SMTP server. but I should be getting another one at some point. When did I send it? 4:02. So I should be getting another one around 4:02. Unless I run into another issue. The webmaster one isn't working. That's what's interesting. So come on, I want to get this done today. Come on, come on, come on. Let's say respond quicker. Respond quicker. Should be running around 4:02. But I don't know. It's like that. That's totally weird. Well, uh-oh, am I running into a new thing? But is my SMTP server blocking me for some reason? All right, well, let's try one more time. It did go out. Something about this webmaster one. It's not liking it. So let's go ahead and delete one of my other ones. We'll try this one. And we'll try it again. Maybe because it's sending it to itself. If I use webmaster, it's going straight back to webmaster because I'm using webmaster. I'll know in a minute. Okay, says it's good. We're off. We're here. We reload. We should have another Kenneth R. We do. It's waiting for verification. And now we're waiting for the email. Hopefully we're not running into problems anymore. Should not have a time issue anymore because it's no longer using their SMTP server. It's using mine. Ah! I'm running out of Kickstarts, man. I'm running out of everything. My drinks are going away. I'm not ordering them anymore either. Oh, there it is. Confirm my sign up. There we go. Yay, me. All right, here we go. Let's go back here. Click. We're up. We did stuff. Stuff happened. I mean, I had stuff happen here. So it says. Inspect. Well, we know that this is actually showing. I mean, we've seen that. That much I know. It's definitely got the thingy-bobber. But, it's still not working. Look at that. Still, this is supposed to be showing that I'm currently logged in. Something I'm doing is not doing that. I'm missing something. What am I missing, troops? How come it works? Because I know it worked before. If I didn't know that this worked before, I might have been having my doubts that it's an option for it to function correctly. Because I saw it before, it would do it, and this showed logged in from the time you hit the email. It connected and it said, hey, you're logged in. And or at least it said the last time you were logged in was when you clicked the email, which meant my website picked it up and said, hey, you're logged in. Which means something I'm doing now is different. But the problem is I can't figure out what, because this is what I used before and this is what I'm using now. And the only thing I did different this time was I did this. Now it is taking me back to the right location. So why I ask, is it not taking me, it's not stating me as logged in. So I am doing the create client. We are both using this. This uses the server client, logs in. So we have code. Is code not getting set maybe? Because I have a thing here that says if code, right? I mean, it is doing the create client regardless. The hashtag, token hash, and type. And then it does create client. So we know it's doing that much, I think. And I guess I don't know it's doing that much. Because it would be redirecting back to error if it was failing that stuff. And I have had it do that, which means I know that works. If not error, oh. Const Supabase create client. We know create client should be working. Why is it not doing it? Why? Why? We know it did do it. So it's something, it's only something different here because it calls back. Search param, get code, code. Is it because I'm not, maybe I'm not passing back a code? Because remember my path, I wonder if this is, I wonder if code is not coming back. Because I remember I was doing it through this sign up page before. Now there's nothing here that says code. But it could be doing something slightly different. Create client sign up, because this does this options thing. Email redirect to. And then this one, when it does actions, does something similar-ish. Oops, I went to the wrong one. All right, so we got to go back here, go here, go there. And this one doesn't really do a redirect to, because see, it does data for it, email and password, but it's not passing the option that is email redirect to. callback page, API auth callback. Now whatever that's calling, it's getting here somehow anyway. I don't know how it's doing it. That's a mystery for the other part of the world. I don't know how it's doing it. I don't fully understand. There's stuff going on under the covers that somehow this code is still getting back and getting to this file. This one at least tells you, right? So this one says you're going to API auth callback when the email comes through. This one don't tell you squat. You know, like it's like, yeah, you're just gonna magically redirect back. I'm like, okay. how does it know where I'm going or I'm supposed to go? 'Cause I don't even know that this email. So like, if you look here and I say confirm, see, like HTTPS blah 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 Supabase auth verify. It's different because when I did it before, I think I'm gonna do a redirect to, and I'm gonna do it the other way. Because before it actually said, it took me to this path, callback route, or callback, whatever, and it took me to that page. But somehow, this one is doing something totally different, calling back, and then it's almost like it's going to Supabase, which is doing the check-in, and then passing it back to your location and saying, yeah, you're checked in. But it doesn't actually have you log in, so you have to log in separately. So I'm thinking it's quite possible that without that redirect command that tells it, hey, don't go to Supabase, go to me, I'll deal with Supabase. That's what I'm thinking is happening. Now, does that work with this new code, with this updated version of code? I don't know, but we're about to find out because I'm going to take this little puppy and I'm going to go Control C. I'm going to go to Actions over here, and I am going to put it right here. Options. Because it's sign up, we're going to get data, and then we're going to do this bit, and then it's going to pass it through. You know, I didn't even check. Is this happening? I didn't even check. Did my console.log log that? Good question. Good question, I ask me. Let's go back. All right, I'm going to go back here, back to authorize. And let's go look at my console, which doesn't have anything in it at the moment. But I haven't clicked sign up yet, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's go here. It didn't work here, so we're going to get rid of Webmaster. I don't know why that's not working, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. And then we're just going to get rid of the same one. Let's get rid of both of them. Why not? I don't need them both. All right, we're going to go back over here. Try it again. Woo! Explosions! The world has imploded. Location is not defined. Oh. What did I do? Did I forget something? Nope, cancel. I forgot something here. What did I do? Location.origin. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. What am I missing? Redirect, next navigation. Where's location being defined at here? router. Sign up. Async function sign up. Async function sign up. Form data. Oh. Oh. All right, so they're creating a function, async function signup, which is not really what I'm doing here. That's this guy. But they're basically creating this await Supabase auth signup. This is constant error data. But if I'm going to pass in data, why is location not defined? What is wrong with location? Am I missing an import? Because is it because I'm using server and not using client? Oh, it could be. Location must be a client side thing. Maybe that's why. Because if I'm going in via this app, I need to come back via this app. And I might not be able to do it because right now it's going back to Supabase. It's just saying, yeah, we're logged in, but it's not saying how. You know what? I'm going to look at the, because if you log in, it should be able to be doing the same thing, right? So if you log in, so let's go look at the login part. Okay, so the login part is up. All right, so we got actions, we got login, got sign up, but during the login, you have to stick around, right? Sign in with password. Can I do something like, so you need the root path of where I'm at in order to come back and log in, but I can't use location. It's really weird. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a Google search. Let's see what Google has to say about this. It's got to have an idea. I say Google location dot origin server side. How to get page URL host name and NextJS project. So many ways to do things, huh? Because like this guy got 36 upvotes, that guy got 43 upvotes. So they all have a way to do it. That guy got 30 upvotes. They're using, okay, so it's the router. Is that why I don't have router in here? Yeah, this says use router. Let's turn this constant router. I don't know where, it's like you create this router constant, but look, there's no router. Oh, router.push verify, but that's not coming from location.origin. So I don't know. I don't know what this location is coming from. No, I don't think that's my answer. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's see what it says. Get static props from next. If you want the host name inside get initial props or server side, still you can get it from rec. Get initial props equals async context equals context if rec. Last host equals rec.headers host will give you the local host 3000. Interesting. Gives an error at build time. Can you share the code? Get initial props is discouraged since NextJS 9.3. Use get static props or get server-side props. With server-side rendering, get server-side props. You can use context.rec.headers.host. Import type. All right. I'm gonna try this. Let's see what they guys. Let's see what these guys say. Import. Let's see what happens if I put this in here. Yeah, I know. It's not being used. I don't even need this. Go away. Darn people in their TypeScript messing with everything. Darn TypeScript people. Look, people, I don't want your TypeScript. I want it written JavaScript. All right. Type props. But with static generic get static props, the host name is not available because there is no request to get it from. In general, a server doesn't know its own public host name, so you need to tell it using NextJS environment variables. But this is put this in .env local. That don't work. Can't do that because I'm trying to be able to move. I'm on localhost. That's not. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. Then access it with. Well, that's great, but if I put it in localhost, that means it's going to have the server side. Maybe I can't do it. That's probably why you can't send it back to a specific page here. Constant origin equals type of window undefined and window.location.origin constant URL origin as path. There is no host name for static site rendering. There cannot be because there isn't a request. Actually, so it will have an error. It's not a good solution. It does not support SSR and will generate errors. Huh. Okay, well, somebody's saying that this works. So, all right, what is this? Import headers from next headers. Doesn't look too complicated. Export default function home. Constant headers list equals headers, which is the headers you got. Headers.getHost. Okay, yeah. I'm up for trying something. All right, let's try this. All right, so we're going to change this. We're going to put this import in. Worst it can do is not work, and I've already got that, so it can't be any worse. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then we're going to try to stick in, well, this is all I want, really. I want these two little puppies here. And we're going to stick this one in. I'll just put it under my thing here. Let's go here because this is the one I'm trying to use it on sign up. Okay. And then this guy actually is the one I want to stick. The worst it can do is not work, right? Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. That's worse doing it. Let's try that. Did something. Something's happening. Close this. Go back here. Gonna go back here. Let's go. I think I do another auth. Did this actually do anything? Oh, okay. We're good. Let's try this. Thanks for it. I feel like that's different. Didn't I blow up before I even got to this point last time? I feel like it didn't even compile last time when I did it. So that feels different. Now, it doesn't mean it worked. It just means it feels different. So we're going to find out. Let's go back to my... So I have basically 4:30, right? 4:30-ish. Because I don't even think I got... Yeah, I didn't even get the email sent last time. It blew up. It blew up in my face. It spit on me, man. I said, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want to. You're using stupid stuff and I'm on the server. I don't talk to no stinking client. It's like, whoa, 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 slow down, man. Just figuring you out. Nothing personal. Well, I'm not getting an email. Just telling you. Right now, not getting an email. So either, let's go look to see if I actually got the authorization sent. Oh, it does say authorization sent. 4:31, so there's a chance. There's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Although I'm not seeing it yet, but it has been known to be slow. Oh, wait, 4:31 p.m. Okay, so it should be available to me in a moment. Yeah, I can't take it early. I see that it's there. It did get, oh, there it is. There it is, 4:31. Let's do this. See what happens. Drum roll, please. What does it say? Is anything different? See if it says anything different. We'll go here. Check that out. No, it says exactly the same thing. It even says everything's the same. It's like it didn't even acknowledge that I told it to do something different. So I don't know if it ignored my redirect to or what. But it said, yeah, not doing that. It's not going to do anything. This is not going to be any different. I don't think I'm pretty sure I'm not logged in. I mean, it'll probably say I did this, yeah, but it still says never. Okay, so I'm thinking this has to say something different because the callback has to bring it to that email address. So let's um, I can't do a console. I don't think I can do console.log. So is there a way to log to the console from the server side? Console.log server side. Is there a way to, will that work? I'm trying to make it happen. Output logs on the server side. But I don't see it anywhere in the terminal. Inspect background page? I don't know, is that a thing? Is there like inspect background page? Does that exist? No. All right, let's log something and see what it shows up. I just want to see. I don't know where it would be, but I want to. Console.log data.options email redirect to. I just want to see if that does anything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't because I would imagine I would have seen something here. There should be stuff here. I'm sure there's a trick here. I don't see it. How to log server-side console information. But right-click Inspect to see Chromium Dev Tools for the window. Right-click. There's no... There's a tool. There's a way to do this. It must be going into... Oh, will it log? Will it log into my terminal? I didn't even notice that. Oh, look, it shows this. It might be logging my terminal. Okay, let's try this again. So maybe I'm okay. If it logs my terminal, I'm okay with that. To be honest, I don't really care that whether or not this one works. I just want to see what this login says. See? Localhost 3000 API auth callback. Which, by the way, is the wrong thing. I don't want it to go to callback. I want it to go to auth confirm. because auth callback is the wrong one. That doesn't work right. But I want to go to auth confirm. Now that doesn't mean it's still working, but something it's doing is it's like it's not. It did log it, so it is taking this information and passing it into the data. And then it's doing the error. And then when we get data, I don't use data. I just say, hey, did we get data? I say, yeah, we got data. So I was like, okay, well then go to verify, which is kind of what it's doing. It's going to verify. I've already got it going to verify. That's this, if it succeeds. Now, I don't like that it's using it without an acknowledgement. In other words, testing that error worked or not worked. But the problem isn't that this is blank. I thought maybe it was that this was blank. It's not. I mean, there's no reason I have to go through this object. I could put it down here and put it in just like they did here. None of it is me. I'm not taking the blame for any of this. I'm like, they did it. He did it. Someone else did this. Not my nonsense. Someone else, some other crazy person came up with this. But we are working. It is setting up. But what I'm trying to do is determine now why it won't come back to my site already logged in. That is the trick I'm trying to assemble. Because right now it's saying, oh, we can approve your email. Yay. Now I would have to log in again. I personally think once you click that email, I like it when it comes in and you're already logged in. A lot of websites do it both ways. You confirm the email, you come in, you have to log into the website again. And now I'm seeing why. There's something going on. There's an ability that some auth clients will let you suit the email back and just automatically log you in because you're there already. You've already done this. If you're going back out, if you're going by way of the other process, like way this is working at the moment, is you log in. Hey, verified, email's good. Now I can go log in. I would rather just show up and it work. You know, I would rather not have to make a person log in twice. Now, granted, this is just practice. But hey, you know, understanding how the code works and being able to make it do the stuff you want it to is ideal, right? It doesn't. I think it has to do with why it has to come back here to do my API callback, email redirect to. So we're supposed to come back to me. I don't think it's doing that. And I don't think I'm getting an email from Webmaster, so I can't really check my Webmaster email. So this may be I think the last time I did this, it didn't even put in a change. Because like I'm going to show you. Let's see if I have one. Shoot. I'm trying to see if I have an old one that I got that says like approve your email. I've been deleting them, so it makes it kind of hard. And what I'd like to show. Supabase. Let's see Supabase. Supabase. Sounds like a 70s song. See, look. Redirect to, I'm pointing at the computer. It probably doesn't help you any. But the bottom half, you look at the path. The redirect to says localhost 3000 API auth callback. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't want it to go. I want it to go directly to this folder, this auth confirm. So this way it can confirm it locally and in turn fire up. So I could be totally barking up the wrong McTreaty. But I feel like it should be able to work. But I could be totally wrong. Maybe you can't. I mean, you just can't do it with this, or it's not the thing that's triggering it. I thought maybe because you have to come to this page But now I'm thinking about it, it's not sending me to this page. It's still going via Supabase and coming back. And the only difference is instead of going to the root page, I'm going to the auth confirm. So unless this callback is doing something different, in which it is, it's trying to do this exchange code for a session. But I put that in, you know, I've got that in my other one. Whoops. Oops. I don't know why I'm doing it that way, but ultimately I am trying to get that same effect. So we have exchange code for session, but this is not working. Something is amiss, my friends. I don't know. Exchange code for session. It's like, am I not getting the code? Is the code not in my search params? Because this code comes from, I don't know. I mean, well, this code comes from search params get code, but these guys come from search params, which is this guy. And you see you have a constant search params. So it's like this request.url is loading in here instead of just being code. So it's like, oh, I'm so confused. This is so weird. That uses a URL object. There's something different about the way the way the right side is behaving from the left. And I'm wondering if exchange code for session needs to be more. Oh no, I'm getting code. All right, let's see if code has anything in it. Let's go here. Let's just see if code has anything in it. It's really hard to test this because I have to keep doing a new registration because I can't really test this without registering the feedback or registering a file, because how do I know if it's going to do anything? I don't know, because search params get code. Is code there is what I'm saying. I don't know if new URL request.url. They both use a request. They're both getting the request back. Both getting a request back. So, and then that request we assign, one assigns it to an array, I guess, is search params being some object array. I don't know what that search params is supposed to be. URL search params. It could very well be that my code is not coming. Well, it says it's in search params. So. What I don't understand is how come this guy can just look at search params for code straight off the URL. And these ones have to get it off of search params. And I don't know, what is request.nexturl.clone? What is a next URL? Learn. I guess that's one of the things you can do when you're unemployed. You can learn and not have to worry about anybody wondering what you're learning. got rejected for more jobs today. Yay me. Oh, that was March. What the heck? Well, let's not be too impressed about being rejected for jobs a month ago. Never mind, they're old. Distracted by my email. Don't have your email up while you're working, Ken. You can't get anything done that way. I don't know. I can't figure out what's causing this to behave differently. I'm tempted. They're both URLs. I just don't understand why search params here is using this weird nomenclature. Why is it doing it that way? Why not just use search params as a variable name? Is it because they're trying to change the name of original search params? I mean, why is it doing it that way? I don't get the premise for why it has to do that. Why not just call it the same way this side does, or this guy did? Just use URL, and then it would be url.getType.getNext.getCode. At least I'll know that they're the same. But this is a weird nomenclature, because okay, usually those things mean you're passing in some kind of an object or a parenthesis, or again some kind of an object back. So what is the object I'm getting back from that? Is it the search params from the request.url? And if so, how come I need to do that? Because over here I didn't need to do that. It just got the search params. It didn't need to do anything special. So everything's functioning except for the arrive and have a login. Is that something I should throw out and just move on? Should I just move on and say screw it? I hate the premise. I hate the thought of that. I don't like just saying nah, can't be done. It can be done because it was being done. I had it doing it, but it was just getting me other errors, and I was trying to fix those. So I went to this, and this is fully functional. Everything works all the way up to the end. Everything's logged in. It says, hey, you're good to go. For some reason, whatever I was doing before was getting other weird errors on my site, and I was trying to get those to go away. And it wasn't very reliable. This is a little bit cleaner. It works well, and it's using all the SSR, not SSSR, just SSR. But we are missing one little piece, and it's not much because this guy did it with just this. It's this exchange code for session. That's what's the thing, okay? I mean, this works, period. So we're verifying the OTP. It say, okay, we're good, everything worked. That's what that does. And then the question is my code coming back? And I can't easily tell if my code is, all right, this looks like it might be client side. So let's go ahead and say, console.log code. What is this? Code. Because it never actually does anything with code. It just says, does code exist? I just want to see what code is supposed to show. I mean, code is a URL. Well, according to this, code is get of the value code, right? So why don't you just type code? And let's see if code has anything in it before I even go in there. Because if it's empty, it can't do exchange code for session, right? It's not going to do anything. So let's go back over here. We'll go back over to authorize. And then we're going to go here. Say sign up. So we're going to go here. We should have a new, can I? Yep, that's there. We already know this doesn't work because I don't know what the deal is. The webmaster one just doesn't work. All right, so let's go over here. Okay, there it is. Let's see, what's it show? It's still redirecting to localhost 3000, but that might not be the problem. Might not, might not, I say, but it's not doing the redirect that says bring it back to, you know, the area I wanted it. So that's already kind of funky because I know I put that in. Because I would have thought that if my redirect was working on the actions page where I have this guy, this is not doing anything. Whatever that's doing is not doing what I think it should be doing. So yeah, so constant, yeah, there's no definition for data. So data is, you know, I can just put it in here, but apparently I can't add options to data. I don't know how that would work. It's not allowing me to do this. Even though it did put the path down here. I mean, I am getting the auth callback, auth confirm, whatever. Oh, interestingly enough, I did not get confirmed, even though I have confirmed. Did I not save this page? Huh. Oh, that might be why that doesn't show up. But it still doesn't explain why this says it has this, but the redirect on the link does not. The email on the link. Oh, there it is. Oh, look, no error. All that error stuff is gone. Oh, it has the code. So there is a code. Interesting. Console.log. Oh, there it is, code. So it is a number. It did do it. It did get my ID. Code has something in it. But this is not doing anything. Await Supabase auth.exchange code for session. Could it be that I need to do the no, so that is doing that. Well, so it is going here. It is running this code. I am getting console.log. I am getting code. So I don't know that I need to even get my redirect to work, even though it didn't want to redirect what I wanted it to. it's not creating a working session in spite of everything I ask of it. See, it's supposed to say last signed in. Not doing it. Now it could be because I'm coming from email or from an outside service. I don't feel like that's it, because normally cookies last for the time that you're on the browser. So unless I'm not getting a browser because I'm using a workspace or there's some other reason for it, I don't see why, because it is opening it up in the same location. All indicators state that this is doing what it's supposed to do, except it's not giving me an open working session with the code value. Oh man. All right, it's 5 o'clock. I want to do one more session, one more programming session. So let's move on. I'm going to go, I'll come back to this, but this is functioning. Everything's got me going. Let's go on to the next Next.js item. Let's see what it says. And, you know, there's got to be something. I might try a few things. Maybe I'll try again tomorrow, but I just don't want my entire day to go without any progress in my learning sessions. So let's finish this.
Now that whole sign-up flow is in place and we can start to do things with that user. Next, I want to show you how we can log the user back out, because currently now we're logged into the application.
But we're not.
Okay then, so now we're logged into the application.
Okay, so this is kind of weird because now I'm not logged in because it doesn't come back with a logged in session. So he's getting the current user, fine, which we will do. But the thing is, I almost need to skip over to this log user in simply because I don't have a current working session. I have a cookie, but I don't have me logged in because that's why it says not logged in. I've never logged in. So I got to log in and see if this changes to a valid value. Mostly because I can't figure out why this guy doesn't want to act like it doesn't want to act like it's connected. You know, it's doing all this stuff, but it's not. Exchange code for, I mean, that's really the only thing happening. Exchange code for session. Now, all right, let's see. Maybe there's something I'm missing here. I'm so hard. I'm so stubborn when it comes to giving up on stuff. Exchange code for session. Supabase, whatever. See what this thing says. Supabase.auth, exchange code for session. See, I do have the code. See, that's the number I basically was. I mean, you can see blah, 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 blah. Log used when flow type is set to PKCE and client options. Parameters, auth code. It doesn't really say much, does it? I mean, it just says Supabase. There's the code. And I had the code. I have a code. I put it in. It's going out to doing this. Use when flow type is set to PKCE and client options. I don't know what that is. I don't think flow type is a thing I've set, so. Resends an existing sign-up confirmation email. Huh, see, there you go. I could just have that in case something doesn't work. I haven't put that in. I should. Unlink an identity from a user. Retrieve identities linked to user. Update a user. Retrieve a user. Log in existing user by exchanging an auth code issued during the PKCE flow. I don't know what PKCE is. Exchange auth code. Create API endpoint for handling the code exchange. So here's the code. Params, origin. So they basically do the same thing. Get code, search params. .get code. Const. If code. You know, this could be the problem. Because we're no longer using the exact same processes. I got to do something similar to what the cookie bit piece is here. Exchange code for session. See, they get this code and they do this. But they're doing this other bit in here. Huh. If code, blah, 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 blah. Const error. Oh, wait, Supabase. Huh. I think I have to do this. Okay, I'm going to call it for now. I think I'm on the right track. I will probably be back later. I don't know. Got a couple little things I got to do, but until then, we're close. So this is really close. I'll be done with this soon. We'll be on to the next thing shortly.